Last week we arrived in our new marina with the plan to start learning to sail as soon as possible. But there's one big hiccup. The marina is booked solid for a local regatta next week, which means we need to be able to anchor out for 5 nights. So let's get this anchor light working.
The view from up in the mast today. There we go. They got me. They got me. Oh, they got me. Oh. How is it the boat vomits tools consistently? We just clean it up and then it vomits tools and parts everywhere.
And you're ducking underneath the kids.
Kids wanted to paddleboard, so we inflated it.
They've used it quite a bit.
They have. I don't think they're going to use it today though, so it probably could get deflated. But
we can put it in the very back. Get it out of your way.
There's not very many places out of the way in a boat. Once you've used like 3 or 4 out of the way places, there's no more out of the way places left. They're filled with things that you've stuffed out of the way.
Finished all of our gates. I don't think I've got anything else.
Halyard. Snap rings on the halyard.
Snap rings? What are you talking about?
To raise the sail. There's 2 of them. One of them still hooked to a halyard.
I have to do like double braid.
They're double braid, and that I understand is like you almost have to have a master's degree in several different sciences in order to even do double braid.
I do double braid.
That's what I mean. You're way smarter than I am. We probably start with 2 would be enough. Well, we have 3 halyards. Would be easier to haul up.
You don't have to. You can just tie a bowline.
Yeah, or we just put those in like they came. You can get it tighter with a snap shackle, because as it goes up, it can go all the way up to the very, very top. Bowline's going to take up some room, so the sail's going to be this far down.
But can the snap shackle break?
Probably. Your bowline could come untied.
Tell us what you think. Bowline for your sails?
Or snap shackle.
Leave a comment. Tell us which one we should use.
This is what I'm looking for. One of those.
That's only 4.
Yep, I need a bigger one. That one's not big enough. I have to go up to an 8. I think I have an 8 somewhere. By the way, guys, you've heard us talk about the Bedit tape from marinehowto.com.
And we are not sponsored.
I'm not sponsored. Now, this is just a public service thing, okay? I went to his website because he's got some really good articles on electrical things and bedding things. He's really put a lot of effort into putting knowledge into the sailing industry. Very smart, very good guy, makes all his money on his web store. He has had a stroke in 1st of September, I think, somewhere in there, and has been in the hospital. Right now you can't even buy anything on the web store. They had to shut the web store down because he's out. But if you feel so inclined, go to marinehowto.com and do a donation. Different kind of turn. This is the kind of need for the fan right there. Fans, put that over there. Bus bars. 12 circuit, that's too many. This is a little smaller block, but I think it's enough. Those connectors that I had sent to Alaska by accident fit this terminal. So the question is, do I need those size of connectors for the wire? I don't know. Probably.
It's a challenge when you share your Amazon Prime with all of your adult children. Not all of them. A few have their own. And Todd didn't double check where he was sending those parts. He's like, those have not showed up. Where are they? I was on there looking to see where they were, and they were in Alaska.
They have a lemonade, but it's not real lemonade. I'll send you a photo. One second.
Couldn't do that when I was a kid.
Replenish? No, I don't want that.
How about just some orange juice? Do they have orange juice?
Yeah, they have orange juice.
Get an orange juice. Alright?
Okay.
Alright, love you.
So the girls are loving the freedom that this marina brings. There's so many more things for them to do. And there's a gas station right on the edge of the marina that they enjoy running over there together. to get something to drink, and I'm trying to give up soda pop. So does that mean we have to go buy connectors?
Well, I could, but I'm thinking, I don't know if I want to. No, that's so much of boat work is running to the store to get a part, you know. It's one of the reasons why you don't get crap done. The other problem is sitting here thinking how I'm going to do it with the wrong stuff. Can I make it work? You spend as much time doing that as it would have taken to go to the store and get the right thing in the first place.
Alright, I'm hitting something. You got it?
Yeah, see, this is the problem. It ends. So this tube comes from there across and it ends like right here. Like 6 inches from the end of this opening that doesn't open. I'm not sure I can just pull it out and get it pushing in.
No, you're doing it. I think, Denali. Yeah, you don't like that pirate ship either, do you? There's this pirate ship that's not really a pirate ship that wanders in and out of this harbor 3 times a day, blowing off their cannon, and all the animals cower when they hear the pirate ship.
Our days are filled with boat work sandwiched with being full-time parents. It can be frustrating and rewarding all at the same time.
All right, bring them downstairs. Put them in the fridge. Abigail's talking to you.
What?
I'm paying for you.
Okay. Oh hell, this sucker gets twisted up into such a bunch of knots here.
That would be the girls helping put it away.
Only turning in one direction like a dog chasing his tail. The vacuum should be underneath the blade.
Boat projects never end, but the kids will grow up and move away. The time we spend listening today will last in our memories forever.
I mean, I could move it up that much and still catch it, but...
I picked up and my finger hurts.
Why?
Alright.
I tripped on something and almost landed in the water. And when I was closing the door, I got my finger stuck in the...
The leash before I went to pick her up and put her on the boat. She just sat there in the silliest position waiting for me to pick her up.
It's all wet. Give it a few minutes, it'll dry out fast.
Mom,
What?
I almost got my finger.
You almost fell off the boat?
No.
You said, I tripped and almost fell off the boat.
No, on the concrete.
Onto the concrete.
And while I do mom duty, Todd keeps on doing his thing. This is just how it rolls around here.
But I did almost fall in the water though.
There we go. That's beautiful.
Yep. There's room for one more if we need it.
Now I get to press all the buttons.
Alright, but this isn't powered. So what does it take to power this?
There.
Hooking it to the positive power terminal.
Hey, Daddy.
What?
We just realized, we were thinking nav light's one breaker, but the reality is the anchor light needs its own. The spreader lights need to be switched separately than the steaming light, so it's like all 3 of them need a breaker. So this is where it just keeps adding up. Ka-ching, 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 ka-ching.
Slowly but surely, we're getting the boat ready to spend 5 nights on the hook. The girls and I are headed to Alaska next week, so Todd will be anchoring out by himself. I'm sad we'll miss out on this adventure, but we've got friends who have volunteered to teach him how to set the hook, and he's hoping to get a lot done.
So how's it coming?
Okay, and then it broke off.
What broke?
Well, both sides ended up breaking, but that side broke. It did brittle.
What is that?
It's the main breaker, the main DC breaker, the original one to the boat.
That we were trying to reuse.
That's trying to reuse, but I don't know how many amps it is. That's the thing. It doesn't tell me because the label is missing.
Well, that kind of puts a damper in us getting the wiring figured
I
out.
don't know. I have other breakers, but I was going to use them in there. Maybe I can use them here instead. No, they're AC. They're the AC breakers. Well, I need to know about how many amps it was.
Maybe
This has got an 80 amp scale, but
maybe the other Morgan owners could tell us.
maybe.
Oh, look in the book. We got all kinds of stuff. Not that information. Alright, we have to start turning the lights on in here. It's, you know, we're burning daylight.
Burning daylight.
Did
What happened?
it break the line? I caught a big catfish and it broke the line.
Oh my goodness.
Guess what? Now the hook's stuck in it and it's not dying.
It might die, yes.
I still have like a little bit of weight left.
Well,
I know we need a new
I
hook.
guess you're done for today.
I caught
And your
like,
first catch of the day was a giant catfish, Liberty?
nope.
No?
She caught 2 things.
Oh.
And there was like people watching her. I caught an eel while there were people and their kids walking by.
I thought that was pretty cool.
We need
Oh, it's pretty tonight. You need some help?
Yeah.
Okay. She
Dad.
knows what you want her to do.
2 of us, it's going to be a little hard, but what, Liberty?
I caught a really big catfish and you know what it did?
Did it
It-
eat your toe?
No. It broke the line.
Ooh.
So now
Wow.
the line is empty.
That's the second time on that pole, huh? The red one, I think, is anchor.
And then
The white
the
one
white one was
is the
steaming.
steaming.
You have to do them one at a time, huh? Red one first.
So the anchor light. That work?
Yep. Okay, let me hold this while you do one of the other ones. Okay, the one that says main mast spare can go on the blue one. For now, those are hooked up.
Yay. So
Now it's getting dark. Wouldn't it be awesome if we could actually test them and see how they work?
yeah, but now because the main is broken, it won't work, right?
Maybe not. Hold that thought.
You have an idea?
If I can find what I'm looking for, I do. Alligator clip things. Didn't think you would know what I'm talking about.
I know what you're talking about, but I don't know where they are.
What?
If you're jumping across the breaker, couldn't that be a bad idea?
Not really jumping across the breaker, I'm just eliminating the breaker.
Well, that would be jumping
Well,
across it,
We're not
right?
going to leave it this way. I got power there, got power there. I got the anchor light there, the steaming light, and it says cabin light, but it's actually the spreaders.
They are on. They're on.
Daddy. Dad.
You can see it, the steaming light.
Alright, they're on. We have lights! Whoop whoop! This is super exciting. Now we've got to hook up the nav lights, but Todd won't need that for anchoring out. But it's getting there. Isn't it amazing? It's so amazing. So it is a beautiful evening and we're gonna clean up and maybe go find something to eat. Here is a beautiful sunset.